Hello, welcome to the Daily Nature Journal. Today we're heading to the woods again, the same woods that I went to in January, and we're going to go and see what has changed. So today I'm going to show you a few good things to look out for in spring. Now some of the things that I show you may be centric to the UK, but these things in general can be looked out for anywhere where there's a strong seasonal change through the year. So the first thing, rather than looking, is listening. As we start to come out of winter, you get to hear the birds a lot more, and they become a bit more active and easy to see. As the mornings draw longer, you can hear them singing earlier and earlier, and it's very refreshing to be walking in the woods and hearing bird song once again. So the second thing to look for is the trees. Now, like this hazel, many trees start their reproductive phases early in spring and even at the end of winter. So I drew in my journal last month the beginnings of these catkins, which appear over winter and even in autumn. But now they've started to open out fully and disperse their pollen. So look out for what trees, probably small shrubs too, are starting their reproductive activities early before spring really kicks in. The third thing to look out for is the plants. Anything new that's coming up from the soil. Here we've got bluebells. And this wood is known for its bluebells, and it is full of them come April. But you could start to see the tips of them emerging as early as December. We've got new dog's mercury growing here. A good way to get accustomed to being able to spot plants when they're young is when you see them in flower, get a really good look at their leaves at that time, and eventually over time it will start to go into your head, like what they look like when they're in flower, what leaves they've got, and then you'll know what to look for in the early spring. There's something else interesting here among the new bluebells. This is scarlet elfcap, and it's a fungus that you find in midwinter rather than autumn, but it becomes particularly easy to see in February. At least that's the case around here. So I've come down to the bottom of the valley, and now I'm looking for the best smell of early spring. Now along this path we've got a lot of opposite-leaved golden saxifrage, loads of it, but that's not what I'm looking for. And over here I finally find it. Here are some of the first young leaves of wild garlic. That is amazing, and this whole woods in about a month or so is going to be full of this smell, and it's a smell that I haven't had since it was all decaying in kind of May, June kind of time last year. Oh, it's lovely to smell it again, and to taste it again too. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out for this, and probably eating quite a lot of it over the coming months. Now as I was walking past, I saw all of these little ripples in this pool, and I wonder what's causing that. So let's have a look. Look at the frog spawn. Here's something to look out for in spring. And there's the froglet. And this is just fantastic. And I really hope that this pool doesn't dry out too much and that this spawn survives. And good luck to you, little frog. So I hope you enjoyed this little trip to the woods. Over the weekend I'll be back in the studio again, and I'm going to be working on to my next February page. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in my next video.